Regret. It's the one thing that haunts sports franchises forever. And James Dolan? He's got a big one. The Knicks had a chance to bring in one of the most electrifying players of all time, Vince Carter. But guess what? They passed. And why? Because of a 90% severed Achilles tendon that never actually broke. Yeah, this is the story of how the Knicks medical team fumbled the bag, how Dolan lived to regret it, and how Vince Carter went on to dominate and make them pay. Buckle up, this one's a wild ride. It's December 2004. Vince Carter is in a Toronto Raptors jersey, going head-to-head with the Detroit Pistons. Second half starts, and Bam Carter goes down, clutching his left Achilles. Raptors fans hold their breath. ESPN reports Carter will miss at least 2 games with an Achilles strain. But here's the thing, this wasn't his first Achilles issue. The season before, he missed 9 games due to similar trouble. The warning signs were there. His coach at the time, Sam Mitchell, didn't sugarcoat it. When you lose one of your starters and star players, it's always going to be a factor, he admitted. Even his teammate Donyell Marshall tried to reassure fans, reminding them that the Raptors had played without Vince before. But let's be real, Carter was their guy. Losing him was never going to be easy. Now, fast forward to James Dolan's biggest regret. The Knicks were all set to bring in Vince Carter. He was right there ready to light up Madison Square Garden. And then, boom, the Knicks medical team shut it all down. They told Dolan that Carter's Achilles was basically a ticking time bomb, 90% severed, just waiting to snap. And when it did, he'd never be the same player again. So, Dolan walked away from the deal. And what happened next? December 17, 2004. The Raptors trade Carter to the New Jersey Nets. The return? Alonzo Mourning, Aaron Williams, Eric Williams, and 2 first-round picks. A package so weak that even Carter himself thought it was underwhelming. And then, Carter went off. In New Jersey, he played over 4 seasons, led the Nets to the playoffs 3 times, and became one of the franchise's all-time scorers. His 2,070 points in the 2006-2007 season still stand as a franchise record. In total, he dropped 8,834 points as a net, cementing his legacy. Meanwhile, James Dolan kept waiting for Carter's Achilles to snap. And guess what? It never did. Years later, Dolan finally admitted it. The Knicks medical team got it completely wrong. Vince Carter went on to have 5, 6, 7 years. I kept waiting for his Achilles tendon to break. It never broke, Dolan said, with a heavy dose of sarcasm. And then he added the line that Knicks fans will never forget. Yup, we certainly dodged a bullet there, didn't we? At the time, Achilles injuries were seen as career-ending. But in hindsight, the Knicks' caution cost them one of the most electrifying players the game has ever seen. Carter proved that an Achilles injury doesn't define a legacy. The Knicks bet against history, and Vince Carter made sure they lost that bet. And that, my friends, is one of the biggest blunders in Knicks history. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more NBA deep dives, and let us know in the comments, was this the worst decision the Knicks ever made? Till next time, love you gang.